So I had designed this garage for a client's car collection, 4,200 square feet. And it was really fun. It had these giant tire treads on the ceiling, and it had a 14-foot spinning Lamborghini rim. We'll talk all about it in another video, but he was a huge Iron Man fan, so I'd done some Tony Stark garage kind of stuff in it. And for this back corner here, he wanted a raised seating platform with a light over the top. So for the seating, I just did this kind of thing with carbon fiber spoilers on it. But for the light, I figured, Iron Man, what if we did a 6-foot, 300-pound Arc Reactor? You know, the thing from Tony's chest. He loved it. It's exactly what we did. So I'm going to show you how we did it. I didn't actually know that much about the Arc Reactor when I started, so I kind of had to get up to speed on it with the help of my totally useless assistant. But then it was time to model in CAD. I try to be as accurate as I can. I had to do this kind of quickly. And I only had these 2 photos of the original prop to go off of, but I think I got pretty close. And this is the scale I came up with. It's about 6 feet across, maybe a little bit bigger. But the big concern was how much it was going to weigh. Now here are all the parts that make it up. There's the main frame, support legs and rings. Then there's this acrylic cap, and that's got an LED ring on it. Then there's the main acrylic body, some capacitors, brass rings and coils, a heat sink, the main acrylic outer ring. Then we call coil boxes, which are wrapped in these coils. Then there's these soldered wire details, and then finally a chrome ring at the end. And all of it had to be structurally sound while being as lightweight as possible. So that was the plan. Now we just had to build it. We started with the legs, MDF. 4 of them with steel, the rest were hollow. For the coil boxes, we went with foam for weight, but they had to look metal. For all the metal parts, we used a product called Alsa Chrome. I'll put a link in the description. It was a little tricky to work with. We had to do a bunch of spray outs, but in the end, it actually was pretty convincing. The coil box wires were tricky. Real wire, too heavy, wrong scale. We ultimately used surgical tubing treated with Alsa Chrome, tinted this rust color. The heatsink was foam, then MDF for strength and stability. And I made some PVC standoffs to build up the layers. And these coils were surgical tubing with red tape. For the chrome ring, we went with 15-pound sign foam. And that was ultimately wrapped in chrome vinyl. That was fun. PVC details finished this out. 1/8-inch acrylic for the big ring around the outside. A wire mesh for the center of the assembly. And these copper tubes and actual solder on brass plates. For the 5 concentric brass rings, that was sign foam, treated with tinted Alsa Chrome again. And some PVC rails to hold the whole assembly together. More acrylic for the main body that was going to be lit up by LEDs. Multicolored, but gotta have blue, right?
Hey Dad, have you told him about those capacitors yet? That's my favorite part.
No, go ahead.
Okay. The capacitors were made from PVC pipe and pipe couplers, capped with scrap aluminum sheeting and then heat shrink wrapped. What's Microcon? What's that mean?
Microcon was the company in the movie Rising Sun, which I just happened to be watching when I was making these.
Nerd.
I'm the nerd. You're the one who wanted to talk about capacitors.
Talk to the hand. Get it? Because Iron Man.
Nerd. Now that we had all the pieces, it was time to put this thing together. So there it is, 6-foot arc reactor chandelier. Happy client? I think even Tony Stark would be. What are you doing? What are you doing?
A new Mario game just came out the other day. I want to tell him about it.
We're not doing Mario, we're doing Iron Man. This is Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Thanks for watching. Lots more coming. Stay tuned to the channel and be sure to smash that. That's very clever. That's very clever. For the Verdo Creative Conspiracy, I'm Mike Verdo.